What's up, guys? Welcome back to Gent Behind the Scent and the Shave Shack. Today, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be doing a hardware review out of Memphis, Tennessee with Above the Tie. Here's their packaging, and also plastic comes over this. Open it up, you get a black envelope with a business card and some rubber grommets for your handle to head so it doesn't scratch up, and some plastic ones if you prefer plastic. And it also comes in this very nicely packaged cutout soft material so it doesn't get banged up in the mail. I really appreciate this packaging. It's one of the best on the market in my opinion. For the razor, we'll be looking at the X1 SE, which single edge slant razor. This is going to be a lot of dimensions and weights. This video could run a little longer than normal, but it is a review. I have used this razor for 3 or 4 weeks, pretty much every day, so I do have experience with it. Anyway, we'll get on to the dimensions. Right here is your top cap. Back of your top cap. Your safety bar. The back of the safety bar. And you can pick any handle you like, and this does take Artist Club blades, which are the wider, thicker blades, like this right here, for example. It does not take your standard DE blades, for those who do not know. And here's the handle I chose, which is the, hold on, that head has a 0.55 millimeter blade gap. Artist Club blades, single edge, solid bar as you've seen, and it's a single edge slant, and on their aggressive meter it's a 6 out of 10, meaning regular average. And I agree with that. However, the cap is 6 grams, blade exposure 1.5 millimeter, and it's an SE slant. Handle length, this is the Colossus handle. I love this handle so much. It's a crosshatch design. It doesn't tear up your fingers. It's perfect. It doesn't have too much dimension or too little. It's got this little a break in it there, and then it does stand up by itself if you don't have a stand there. And it's a 4-inch, I believe. Yeah, 4-inch, 101.6 millimeter, 86 grams, or 3.03 ounce. Like I said, it's the crosshatch. I don't know if you can pick that up. They have barber pole. They have some with no knurling and crosshatch. But yeah, that's pretty much the details. If you put all this configuration that I wanted together and put it on the scale with no blade, it comes in at 128.38 grams. It's a hefty little razor, but I like it. It's not too heavy for me, but I wouldn't want it much heavier. I'm going with the Schick P30 blade. It's got one or two shaves on it. One of my favorite Artist Club blades. And I'm going to be using one of the washers they sent so I don't destroy the bottom of the base plate. How I load this up, which is going to be hard to do on camera. You got your two slots there at the top. This is the front of your cap. You see how the blade just sticks on there in those slots like so. I'm holding it upside down like this. And then you're going to put the inside of your base plate down. I like to hold mine like this. That way I can assure the blade is not going to move just like it did, because I'm doing it on camera. It's normally not this hard at all. It's very easy. Okay, pop the blade back in. Now I'm putting the plate back down. I'm holding it by the threads, as you can see there. Perfect alignment. Now I'm putting my washer on and my handle. Never over tighten any handle on any razor. You just want to snug it up. Check your reveal. Something must have slipped there. It's normally not this hard. I mean, at all. It's just because I'm doing it on camera. Sorry about this, guys. You want to hold it extra tight once you get that cap locked in. When I brought it back up to the camera, it barely moved, and that's going to be a problem because it has to stay in that lock spot or you're not going to get perfect reveal. Bam, perfect reveal. And this, you see how the bottom plate is slanted? That's going to create a slicing motion, for those who don't know, instead of a chopping. As the non-slanted razors do a chop, this does a slice. This does not have very much, I mean, it does have blade feel, but it's not nothing extreme. I like about a medium low, like a 4 to 6 out of a 10 on blade feel. I don't like extremely aggressive blade feel. But anyway, software we're going to be going with is the OG before Kaizen and all that, Spartacus by A&E. Got that out of a BST a while back. Got it whipped up in my favorite bowl, the Prada bowl. And we're whipping it up with the Deadpool custom by Viking soap company. He also does brushes. So I'm gonna do a couple passes on the head. I've already put my pre-shave on. I'm gonna do a couple passes on the head and see if we got time for a couple in the face. If not, then we'll make time. How about that? I'm filming this Sunday morning around 9:30. It won't be posted until Monday, Labor Day the 5th, 2022. I figured I'd post it then because most people are off work, and yeah, so. And I already have a video up right now. The Alien Shaves. It's a soap they just released called Deep South from the Tattoo series. Go check that video out if you haven't already seen it. I'm trying to get this lather nice and hydrated. Should be good enough there. I do have a synthetic Badger 3-band knot in this brush. Warm this up a little bit. I highly doubt that warmed anything, but no time. So I just did a head shave like a day and a half ago, so I'm gonna go straight against the grain. And this retails in for $205 US, unless they're having a sale. Not including tax. You get free shipping on any orders up to $45 or more. You can hear some feedback, but like I said, I don't have much growth, but I do have some. I was gonna shave my head before work anyway because I like going BBS. The slant on this definitely takes the efficient, oh man, the aggression up a little bit for sure. So if you don't think it's cutting, check your whatever you're shaving, because right now the top of my head is BBS. So it was not earlier. There are no blades, tabs sticking out of this razor. It's a very nice build. It's stainless steel. You can get it in matte, satin, and polish. It's gonna cost you more for polished, and I believe satin is more as well, but not as much as the polish because they hand polish the razors. But if you like a 4-inch blade like me for your head shaves, this Colossus is the way to go. Because most of the time I hold the handle like this, especially when I'm going in the back here. It's not super hydrated, but it's still cleaning out just fine. If my water would heat up a little bit, it'd be even better, but the only complaint about this razor is I wish it had a little bit more of a gap in between the base plate and the bottom of the blade for longer hair to get through. because sometimes you may, especially for you thick people that like thick soap, you will have to pop it open and clean it out in the middle of the shave if you have a lot of growth. It's simply because there's just not enough room for that big stubble and that thick soap. I mean, you can tell right there, there's not a big gap right there. But besides that, I love this razor. I use it all the time. It's never cut me. I have used the professional and super professionals. I really didn't care for those at all. I like the professional better than the super. The super was just way too much blade fill for me. I normally go with the Captain Pink Mild. I tried to order some on Amazon and they sent me Kai double-edged blades. So I sent them back, ordered them again. They sent me Kai double-edged blades again, so I put in for a refund. Still haven't got it yet, but oh well, whatever. Anyway, back on track. I do want to try my Titan Pink Kai Milds in this razor really bad, because I think that would, either that or the Pro Guard is going to be the way for me, even though these P30s are working pretty good. I have no complaint with these P30s. They are Schick brand, not Kai brand or Feather brand, so. A little bit of feedback there. This razor for me is more for a daily driver, because of that gap is too small. Between the bottom of the blade and the base plate, in my opinion. For me and my shaving needs, I'm gonna have to go with it as a daily driver so that doesn't happen. And you certainly can, and I bet with that Captain Mild Pink blade that this thing's phenomenal, but I don't know yet. I've never put a Captain Pink Mild in a razor that I didn't love the results, so this is going to be the end of the head shave right here. I'm going to do a one-pass face shave and wrap up my thoughts. I do love how much real estate it covers at a time. You may feel like you can't get caught by this, but if you bear down hard enough, it will remind you that it's there. You'll get a really bad weeper. Just no pressure, don't rush, and you'll come out with BBS head shaves every time. But if you get the right blade in there that's for your skin type and hair type. I have not dropped it yet. I don't plan on dropping it. Because like I said, the grip on this handle is insane without hurting your fingers, your skin. It won't chew up your skin on your fingers like some handles on the market will. They overdo their knurling, and I don't know what they're thinking with that, but anyway. I'm gonna go to the face now. Head is done. Rinse the head real quick. If you're interested in this razor, head over to abovethetie.com. They have them in stock. I believe they have the same handle. I know they have the head in stock. So it'll last you the rest of your life. You hand it down generation to generation if you take care of it. I'm gonna do one pass. By the way, if you don't know what soap this smells like, it's Creative Antis inspired. I really like it. It's one of the stronger of all the Creative Antis soaps, dupes, inspirations that I've tried on the market. It's one of my favorites. They all smell a little bit different, but I really rock with this one. All right, we got hot water now. All right, we got a clean razor. Let's go. If you've never tried an Artist Club blade or razor, I highly recommend giving it a try. I absolutely love them. They're probably my favorite type of shave. Especially with something of this caliber. If you don't like a slant, they have the X1 and X2. X1 is a solid bar, non-slant. The X2 is the open comb non-slant. One of those is your cup of tea instead, which they are a tiny bit more aggressive, they say, so this is plenty aggressive for me and my skin. I have a very sensitive neck, and I just went straight against the grain, and you see nothing. No weepers, no blood, none of that. And if you do buy a razor from Above the Tie, make sure you try all the single edge AC blades before you tell them you hate it, because plays a huge factor. You have to find your blade. And there's 6 or 8 of them out there. And they're about $20 a pack. You get a 20 pack. For like 18 bucks. With Amazon Prime. 16 and some change. And that's the cheapest you're gonna get them that I've found, because you don't have to pay shipping and all that. All you have to pay is tax. So a little nick right there. I had a blemish. I always like to make sure the sides of my mouth are slick, because I cannot stand that feeling. But yeah, I could probably go over that a few more times, pick up a little tiny bits, but it's 99% BBS. Just trying not to make the video 45 minutes, so it's a great shave for me. And if you don't like this razor, or it's not in your budget, they do have aluminum and I think brass. I'm not sure on brass, but they do have other razors that's not quite as much. And if you have Afterpay, you can set up a payment plan and pay every other week with Afterpay and get it that way. I do that with a lot of stuff. I just haven't built mine up. I haven't had my Afterpay long enough to get something over 60 bucks. So aftershave, Luna, my Phoenix and Bow. This is Creed Aventus inspired as well. Woo! I didn't think there was no alcohol in that. Man. Woo! Boy, was I wrong. Oh, and here's their card. If you want to look them up, follow on Instagram and all social medias. Super cool company. I'll continue to shop with them. I've got like really nice stuff, really nice razors, precision made, straight from bars of steel or whatever material. There is no casting, none of that. Alright, I'm good for work here in a few hours. I hope everybody enjoyed this video, this review. I would give this razor, out of 1 being the worst razor and 10 being the holy grail, the best shave I ever had, I'd give it an 8.5. With the blades I've tried. More specifically with the Schick P30. But when I try the Pro Guard and my favorite blade, the Kai Pink, I may bring that up to a 9 or a 9.5, maybe even a 10, I don't know. But as of right now, it's an 8.5 for me. So I hope anybody has any questions or anything I didn't cover on this video, don't feel free to send a comment or a question. My Instagram's in the description, all that. If you want to send a donation or a coffee, I have a coffee account. I have my PayPal linked. All the money goes back into the channel for products to bring to you guys, to give my opinion on, and to answer any questions you guys may have on it. So, I hope you enjoy the video, guys. I'll see you on the next one. It's going to be on my vacation because I'm not going to be able to do one this coming up week. That's why I'm dropping this one on Monday. I'm going to be busy packing, resting, getting everything ready, all that. So, next video, I'll be at the beach. So, yeah. And I may do a how I pack my DOP kit or what I put in my DOP kit video. I haven't decided yet. If I have time, I will. If not, I'll go over it once I get to my vacation destination. All right, guys. Thanks. Peace.